Salam Walaikum. Can you say Salam Walaikum? That's how you say good day in Arabic. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Tuesday, October 6, 2020, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. The U.S. presidential election is less than a month away, and to help decide who you should vote for, the two candidates debate and discuss important issues like healthcare and trade and jobs, etc. During a recent debate, Republican Donald Trump and Democrat Joe Biden were debating, but more than that, they were interrupting each other and calling each other names. Imagine the most powerful people in the world acting like babies. A few hours later, there was a debate in New Zealand, and both candidates spoke so responsibly and courteously. No wonder Americans were Googling, let's shift to New Zealand. Number 2. Do you know where and what Mecca is? Mecca, situated in a desert valley of Saudi Arabia, is considered to be Islam's holiest city. It's the birthplace of the faith of Islam and their Prophet Muhammad. Millions of Muslims visit the city every year for pilgrimage. However, this place of great cultural, historical, and social importance has now been shut for almost 7 months. This might be the first time visitors are not everywhere in the space. Saudi Arabia has just now announced to reopen this place for worshipping, using extensive precautions and care for social distancing and sanitation. The world is increasingly trying to adapt to the changes brought by coronavirus and work effectively on its presence. Let's see if this decision turns out to be a well-thought-out one or not. Number 3. According to the WWF, or the World Wildlife Fund's report, diseases such as coronavirus are contributed by the fact that our wildlife is rapidly declining. That's true, our wildlife is at an all-time peak of plummeting numbers. In the last 50 years alone, research suggests that we have lost about 2/3 of our wildlife population. It's so heartbreaking to think that from 50 years ago only, 1/3 of all wildlife species survive only now. This study shows us how our constant depletion of nature doesn't only have impact on wildlife, but also has direct impact on us by creating more chances of pandemic diseases. Now that we've been hit with the coronavirus, it's been time to take a step back and rethink how we're contributing to our planet. And now for today's Mega Matter. Most of you probably spotted Mars in the sky the past few days, but in case you missed it, today it'll be most visible. Although it's almost visible when you look at it every day in the sky, and especially for stargazing telescopes, it's prominent more now because it's closest it's ever been to the Earth in so many years, and it won't be as close again until the year 2035. All these factors are important when to help decide to launch rockets to Mars, which is of course a big thing now. When we look at the sky, the moon seems far, and when you see Mars, well, that's farther, and then we realize what unbelievable things astronauts and scientists are really up to. Maybe by the time your children are grown there, it'll be affordable to ride to the planet, or maybe a few years after that at least. Today's word of the day is prominent, which means some things that are at the front or very obvious. And finally, for today's quote of the day, it's amazing the number of things man can accomplish if he doesn't care who gets credit for it. That's a quote by former U.S. President Ronald Reagan. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyauntie@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?